Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 9:24 a.m. according to computer clock on Monday, June 22nd, 2015. And this is my review of Betty and Veronica number 276. This continues the farewell Betty and Veronica storyline where they're doing the globe-hopping student exchange program. I got this for free. I was surprised because number 275, it said final issue on the little thing where it says what the current issue is and through whatever the last issue is. It said this was the final issue for number 275. So I did not expect to get this. I thought I would have to individually order it. Okay, so free issue, but still wasn't very good. This one, they're in South Korea, and the title is Shame is the Name of the Game. No part, no chapter, no overall story title. This is one of the most inconsistently titled storylines that I've seen. But anyway, so Betty and Veronica are keeping up their charade of pretending to be each other while they're in South Korea. And in Riverdale, USA, crisis. It turns out that something's going on with Violet, the new student from Paris. Midge is brought in to Mr. Weatherby's office. Apparently she wasn't told what it was for, and she thought she was going to be in trouble. But she has to. She basically tells. She had told Violet's secret to all the other girls out of jealousy. Then we cut to the Cooper house where Violet's staying. This is the first that we've learned of this, by the way. She's staying at Betty's house, and they didn't bring it up until now. She's talking with Mrs. Cooper about it. She basically told a little white lie and made everyone think she was a rich party girl like Veronica. Well, no, everyone assumed it, so she just went along with it. She wanted to be accepted. At Riverdale High, so I guess Violet's not going to school, but anyway, at Riverdale High, Mr. Weatherby says that getting the girls to ostracize Violet as a phony is a form of bullying. No, it's not. That's not bullying. They called Violet out on her crap, and they didn't want to have anything to do with her after it. Violet did this. Mr. Weatherby gets upset, but I get, and Miss Grundy says everyone makes mistakes, but Midge, okay, she was jealous and she told everyone Violet's secret, but Violet came up with this secret. She basically was trying to pretend that she was something that she wasn't in order to be accepted, and all that Midge did was tell everyone the truth. I don't like the message that this comic is sending. Midge is going to try to make it right. Anyway, the guys are trying to get Bonnie to go out with them, and yeah. She's from Mumbai, or at least her relatives are, I guess. Reggie talks about her paisans in India. Paisan is Italian, isn't it? There's this recurring thing where Bonnie's getting people's names wrong. It's really dumb. She's like, Doily Dilton and Jugshead. I'm told you're number 1 in the class. This is true? Okay. Anyway. Let's see. In the cafeteria, Cheryl is with Ginger. Okay. I guess they're friends. This is kind of funny because a few years ago, maybe more than a few now, but when they reprinted some old Cheryl Blossom stories in the digest, they turned her into Ginger to try to get more Ginger content in the digest because they felt that people weren't interested in Cheryl anymore. They admit it was a stupid mistake, but it's interesting to see them friends now. Let's see, Midge talks with Violet, and they're making up and stuff. And Cheryl's kind of calling Midge out. Well, not to her face, but she tells Ginger the wind sure shifts fast with the girls at this school. It's interesting that she said at this school, because does that mean Cheryl is new to Riverdale High? Because, okay, why is Cheryl attending Riverdale High? The last that I had heard anything regarding her home life was that she had become wealthy again and moved back to Pembroke and started attending Pembroke Academy again. But now that seems to have gone away. I mean, I wonder, in the current continuity, has Cheryl simply always been attending Riverdale High, or what? Let's see. Oh. Apparently Bonnie's a vegan. Yeah, whatever. Cheryl confronts Midge. She's like, just what do you think you're doing? That girl's a phony. You even said so. Good point. Midge is like, I never gave her a chance to explain. Explain what? She's a phony. That's all that there is to it. She just wanted to be accepted, so she let everyone think she was a rich party girl. There's nothing to figure out here. There's nothing to atone for. Also, at the same time, Cheryl, Midge, and Bonnie all say, what would Betty and Veronica have done? Why is Betty and Veronica such a huge thing in this universe? So, in South Korea, they're at Betty and Veronica are at a club. Let's see. They're with a... Veronica says that, okay, they're going to perform Sugar Sugar at this club. Yeah, they're still using Sugar Sugar in 2015. It's like, I guess that's the Archie's most well-known hit, but I mean, come on, it's 60s bubblegum pop. It's outdated by now. But Betty and Veronica are romantically singing a song, alternating lyrics. The comic doesn't draw attention to this really, but that's what they're doing. So this girl, Mona Kim, introduces them to her father, Jonathan Kim. And he wants to sign them up as a new K-pop group. Or no, to a K-pop group. So Betty doesn't want to do it, Veronica does. The group is called Tate, so they believe K-pop, Tate, that they were meant to do this. Stupid. Anyway, back in Riverdale, Archie tells Jughead he's going to Korea to see the girls. His mind's made up. He can afford a super cheap plane ticket. Why is Archie doing this? This is the cheapest route to Seoul. Only 4 plane changes in just 72 hours. And of course, Jughead's calling him out on this, but let's see. So, Midge and Violet make up. When Dilton tells Bonnie that she could call him just Dilton, she calls him just Dilton. Anyway, she asks if Pop Tate serves salad. She calls Reggie Mickey Mantle. She kisses Jughead, and Jughead likes it. It's like, okay, everyone's shocked at that, but and then more of it because they need more. They need to take up an entire extra page of Jughead kissing Bonnie just to get a bunch of reaction shots in there. Back in Seoul, Betty and Veronica argue. Veronica wants to go clubbing, but then she tries to be a good Betty. She doesn't want to sign, but Mr. Kim goes to sign Veronica, aka actually Betty. Betty and Veronica talk. Betty decides to be a good Veronica and wants to sign, but then she realizes that the actual real Veronica didn't sign. She's like, she what? OMG! What have I done to my friend? Yes, she says OMG. Okay. They talk, they make up, they let their secret out. Mona overhears this and wants to force them to sign to the K-pop group, or else she'll tell everyone what they did. You'll be expelled, sent home in disgrace. Sign the contract or I will expose you both. Of course, this is immediately, like, destroyed because Mr. Kim overheard and, he's understanding about their deception and he's not going to make them sign. He's like, if you ceased your deception, Mona and I will remain silent. Grow, evolve from what you have learned today. Then you each must learn to like yourself. Benny and Veronica argue for a bit, and then they giggle and make up and whatever. Back at Pop's, Dilton is upset. He's like, I'm not the jock football player. I'm not the cool guy who drives a sports car or collects comic books. Really? They're saying that the cool guys collect comic books? Ethel's talking with him about it, of all people. I'm the guy cool girls would never date because they think I'm too smart and dull. A 0. I'm the shyest guy in our grade. I don't have the nerve to tell a girl I like her. Even Jughead gets kissed. Not me. Not ever. So I guess Dilton and Cheryl's romance from back in like the early 2000s is out the window. He decides to do something about it. Well, that ends now. He goes inside. He's like, Bonnie! Hello. Bonnie! I want you to... No. May I kiss you? Please. And she's like, okay, Dilton. And they kiss, and what the heck did I just read? It's like, alright, what happened? Betty and Veronica have a difference of opinion of whether to decide to a K-pop group, and then they make up and they stop their deception, which I guess, okay, I mean, that thing was stupid to begin with, but they decide to be the best Betty and best Veronica that they can be, and okay. Violet's secret is she's not rich, and somehow, you know, Midge telling everyone the truth is viewed as bullying. But they make up. Bonnie, I don't like Bonnie, but anyway, she and Jughead kiss, and she and Dilton kiss, and is this ever going to go anywhere? Probably not. Anyway, at the end, next, the conclusion. I gotta be me. Okay. The conclusion. So, Betty and Veronica have been to Britain, India, South Korea, have they been to all 5 countries yet? I think they've been to at least 4, but jeez, I can't keep track. But yeah, this story just isn't very good. It's like, you know, the conclusion is next issue. And Archie is thinking he's going to fly to South Korea to meet Betty and Veronica, but do they have like one more country left to go? They should be on their way fairly soon, I would think. Wasn't France one of the countries that they were supposed to go to? I forgot. But anyway, I got this for free, but that doesn't mean that I can't complain about it. We'll see how it all wraps up. But, this just... It's... How many pages is this? 24 pages. It's a bit longer, I guess, to fit in all the excitement of will Midge make Violet feel accepted? Will Betty and Veronica survive through the stupid deception that they started? Will Archie go and meet Betty and Veronica? This will eventually be collected. I just know it. And I have a feeling it's going to read even worse in trade paperback form, because you'll be able to read it all at once, and you won't have these delays in between where you forget what happened. Anyway. It's 9:46 a.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.